everybody. It's Coach Corkle, and we've decided this year that we are going to take Mondays and do a little segment that we would like to call Monday Mat Time. And every Monday, I think we'll get together and discuss O'Neill wrestling, the week ahead, the week that was, and just everything related, kind of something for the fans and everybody to kind of digest what's going on here with our O'Neill squad. So today I'm joined by Coach Arlt. Coach Arlt comes to us from Oakland Craig. He was a decorated wrestler there, two-time state champion for the Knights of Oakland Craig. He's an elementary education major and now in his second year of education is a sixth grade teacher at O'Neill Elementary. And so real excited to have him as a part of our coaching staff. And Coach, you've been around. You've obviously played a little collegiate football. You've been wrestling since you were basically out of diapers. Yeah. Dad brought you on the mat a long time ago and got you started there. So you've been in a lot of wrestling rooms in different locations. This is your, first stint here in the room here in O'Neill. What are some of your thoughts about what you've seen so far with the O'Neill wrestling program?
It's been excited to get going. Coming in, I knew, being from a Class C school, I knew the history of O'Neill. I know the fans always show up. They're always a bunch of fun to be at meets with. They're always one of the loudest, rowdiest groups. So I was excited to get in the room. I knew we had a great team coming back. So I was just excited to come in here, see how this program was built, and see just what I can learn from this community. Really, it's a big wrestling community. And growing up in Oakland, we got a lot of wrestling people, but it's kind of a small knit group. Here, it's almost the whole town takes over during wrestling season. So it's awesome to be a part of that.
Yeah, it is. And Coach kind of joined us over the summer months, and some of you guys are aware of this, and some of you are hearing it for the first time. But when Coach joined our program and came and did some of our summer wrestling, we did the Wilbur team camp together. We had a little get-together late in the school year last year to welcome Coach. And at that time, his fiance, now his wife, Monica, they came back. And I think you've technically, I don't know, this might be kind of a Baptist thing or something, but you were actually baptized twice in O'Neill wrestling, weren't you?
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah. On a couple different occasions. We set him aside, and I think there's video on the internet of that kind of stuff too. You guys can look for there too. But we've had a lot of fun. I know the kids have really connected with him and Coach Hafer and now Coach Shohan this year. Couple things, girls wrestling. For the first time, we're offering that at O'Neill High School and across the state. And we have 5 individuals that are competing as a part of our girls program. And so what are your thoughts on that? I mean, coming to a new program that's obviously starting a girls program on top of that. What are some of your thoughts there?
It's been really awesome. I'm really excited to see them hit the mat, get some competition, because they've wrestled really hard in the room. It seems like they're picking up on things really quick. Having been at Schuyler last year, I was able to be in a room where there was a lot of girls involved. They had a big girls program, and they took a lot of pride in that. So it's fun to come here and see that girls wrestling has really taken over all over the state. It's about time they get the attention, the spotlight that they deserve. So it'll be really fun to see the state tournament and see hopefully all of our girls down there competing.
Yeah, that's neat. That's going to be exciting. Couple of things. This is in my 18 years with the program, I believe, I'd have to go back and check, maybe early on we were close to this, but this is the largest team that I've ever had the opportunity to coach. We have 29 wrestlers on the mat right now. We've got depth in a lot of our weight classes, and which is pretty exciting. Wrestle-offs, which we started this week to kind of, decide a couple of these varsity spots are things that we're working on right now. Tell me what you've seen so far with the handful of wrestle-offs we have, and then what we're looking at in terms of the lineup with depth.
Yeah, it's been really fun. Normally you walk in at the beginning of the year and you kind of know who's going to be where, but this year it really was a lot of who's just going to come in and take it, who's going to earn it, and it's fun to watch. We still, like you said, we still don't really know. It'll be a whole year-long thing, a competition. I know all the boys are competing for that varsity spot, and they're really working, they're really improving. We got some young guys that they're putting in the time, and they're taking big steps, leaps and bounds. And so it'll be fun to see the varsity guys this week. Will they be the varsity guys come districts, come conference? So that's really exciting to see that we have the ability to have multiple guys competing for one spot.
Right. Now, the O'Neill Invitational is this weekend, which is great, right out of the chute. We get to host a tournament at home. I think everybody's excited to compete. The field, man, you talk about depth. I think I was looking at it the other day. There's 10 teams on the boys' side, and of those 10, I believe that 7 are ranked in their respective class and state. So the depth of the field is there. A couple of teams that are new and going to be coming this year in Crofton Bloomfield and David City will be joining us this year. Battle Creek, Norfolk Catholic, Pierce. I'll probably leave a couple of these off. Neely, Oakdale, Valentine, traditional power there, Chamberlain, South Dakota, and then West Holt and O'Neill. So you're looking, I don't know if I got to 10, but I was awful close there. Tell me some of your thoughts on some of the teams we're going to get to see here in O'Neill this weekend.
Yeah, I'm really excited. We're really hitting the mat running. I'm really excited. We've got big, hefty goals this year, so to start with a meet like that, we can really see where we stack up against some of these better competition, some of these better wrestlers, better teams, whether they be in Class D or from South Dakota, like you said. We know that they are still solid wrestlers. We know what we're competing against, so it's really fun to see, okay, where can we improve? Where can we set the bar at from here?
Right.
And like I said earlier, I'm really excited to see our fans. We get off to this good meet against some stiff competition, and we can build that momentum. People can see, okay, this team is for real this year.
Right.
So it's really awesome to get to have our first meet here. The boys don't have to worry about travel. They can just focus on wrestling and getting the job done.
That's right. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, we still obviously our lineup going into this meet might be different than maybe what we'll have for a district lineup. We still got a few guys that we're hoping to get in there, maybe not at the weight class they plan to compete at it toward the end of the season. So, but it will be a good first early test, and everybody's in the same boat, right? So yeah. I'm sure that'll be the case for every team that's scheduled to come in here. But we're really excited about it. I know there's a buzz in the community amongst our own fan base. I think everybody's just looking forward to the season getting started, and it's going to be an awfully good ride. And I don't know.
Yeah,
it's time to get going, don't you think?
Yeah, let's get it started.
That's right. So hopefully next Monday we'll be here kind of dissecting the thing that was the O'Neill Invitational and looking ahead to the Wood River Invite the following week. And we'll have some JVs in action at Ponca on Monday. So there's a lot of wrestling action. Junior high is already wrestling in Neely tonight as we're recording this. And their season closes up at the end of next week. And we're getting ready to start club programs. I know I'm working on some of those things. Our first club meeting will be next Thursday night. We'll have a parent and sign-up meeting available for that. But we're hoping that every week on Monday nights we get together for a little mat chat. And looking forward to a great season, Coach.
I'm excited.
All right. Thanks for being a part of week 1. All right. Go Eagles.